There we go. Here, what is going on, Bills Mafia? Welcome to Mafia Talk. It's your boy Julian J. Mafia, and as always, I'm joined by Big Cuz Pedro Pizzi. Man, how you feeling tonight, Cuz?
Another Wednesday night. Actually Thursday night. Damn.
Thursday,
Yeah.
yeah. We're apologize to the folks yesterday, man. It was Valentine's Day. I was stuck at work, man. I had a lot of running around to do, so I apologize for everybody who's waiting up on us last night. But we're here tonight. We're here to talk. Unfortunately, we're not talking about Bills tonight. We talk about the Super Bowl. We talk about Chiefs versus Niners. We're talking about the new dynasty. We're talking
Oh
about
my
the
god.
new sweetheart. We're talking about a whole lot of bullshit. A whole lot of shit we don't care about, but nonetheless, it's still NFL, still football. So, man, we're still fans nonetheless. So let's talk about it, cause I mean, shit. Where you want to start at? No, you don't want to start nowhere.
Ah. No. I mean, the
How was the
Super.
game to you?
I thought it was pretty sloppy for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
but it picked up towards the end, obviously. But um, I don't know. It was a good game. I kind of feel like the better coach won
Of
instead of the
course.
better team. But I don't know, man. You kind of knew once they went in overtime, you kind of knew what was going to happen. We've seen it a
Yeah,
bunch of times.
far too many times. Honestly, with me, I was folding clothes, and I was more interested in doing my laundry than I was watching that game. I mean, not to say that it was a bad game, but like the first half, nobody was really doing anything. Good defensive styles. The Niners, they was on fire. They was getting to Mahomes. They were making the Chiefs punt. I believe they made them punt 4 times in the first half, and unfortunately, we only made them punt once in the whole game when we played them. But I mean, it's just a different game. But yeah, it just the second half definitely kicked off. It definitely turned up a little bit. More plays to be made, but honestly, I just wasn't intrigued. It wasn't that type of Super Bowl. It never really pulled me in. It never really grasped me. But nonetheless, it is
I
like I said.
enjoyed the halftime show.
Yeah,
Usher did his thing. But yeah, nah,
Alpha. Appreciate you joining the chat, man.
for me it pissed me off more than anything because it just
Yeah,
how the hell we lose to Kansas City? Like that's what it made me think. Like
it was in the script. That's honestly that's what makes me sleep at night. It makes me feel better, and it kind of just makes sense. But I mean, call
did
me a
you
conspiracy theorist,
did you see
whatever.
the new video of they're trying to say now that it was such a script that there was a magnet in the crowd that pulled Tyler Bass's field goal so far to the right.
Well, let's dive into the conspiracy theories.
Oh
I've seen
god.
videos. I've seen videos of this shit. I mean,
Then they try to
if you,
say
we
Josh
can't.
stole the throw on the
Yeah.
touchdown.
Honestly, bro, like that right there. If we're diving into conspiracy theories, that I can kind of believe because how many times have Josh Allen got hit, getting pulled down, getting pushed out of bounds, and he still delivers a dime? So honestly, to entertain that, there's no reason why that ball went to the dirt. I don't know. Josh Allen hits that ball 9 times out of 10 if
I
we're
mean,
entertaining it. And honestly, I've seen little videos. I mean, we can't believe everything we see on the internet. But I guess there's magnets in the ball and there's magnets on the goalpost, and they're so strong where that's why the ball veered wide right. I don't know if that makes you sleep at night, and if it makes sense, go right ahead. But in the whole idea of making the Chiefs win, I definitely believe that. Dude, that
I just know.
Kansas City O line was holding their ass off. They was hugging the Niners defensive line. They were hugging them and getting
Listen,
no calls. They were tackling Joey Bosa
but
and
wouldn't it
no
make more
calls.
sense if it was scripted? Wouldn't it make more sense for them to want the Lions to go in there so you can build it up with the Swifties versus Eminem fans and all that shit? And
You're right. You're
I mean,
right.
I don't know.
No,
I
you're
guess
no, you definitely got a valid point with that. Because that definitely, I felt like definitely would have drawn a lot of revenue, but maybe the Niners fan base and their market is way much bigger, even within Eminem in Detroit. Who knows? I don't know those numbers. But
I tell you what, man. Yeah, all that game did to be lost. To be perfectly honest.
right.
So I mean, it was a good game all around. Now it's just like, all right, let's get this little break in, and free agency starts next month,
Yep.
and let's go. It's time to start the ride all over again.
There we go. Yeah. I'm at a mind state where maybe yes I am numb because I got my heart broken way too many times by this team, but I'm kind of at a mind state where I'm happy with the team that we got because we're constantly in the playoffs every year. We get a playoff win every year. We take the division every year. We still got one of the best quarterbacks. So let's be at least be grateful and happy for that for the Bills. Yes, obviously we want the Super Bowl. There's still not enough. We want that Super Bowl. I mean, Josh said himself, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna retire, Bill. He gonna play his last days here.
Diggs
His
actually
number
said that
one
the other
life
day too.
is Stephon Diggs. I'm gonna get to Diggs in a second, but he's gonna retire, Bill, and no matter what he's gonna take. This is Josh Allen's life goal is to bring us a Super Bowl.
Hey,
So
girly,
I mean, what's that?
behind you.
Oh,
I
you
was
see
saying
it?
hi. I was saying hi to little cuz.
Yeah, mama's like the Lottie
What's
Bonnie making an appearance. Say
what's up?
hi.
Hi, cuz.
Hair all crazy.
How you doing, girly?
Say, watch this. Hey, let's go,
Hey.
Buffalo. Bills make me want to shout. Woo!
Yeah. Woo.
Dude, everywhere we go, she says that. The one time she was
Yeah.
in Carolina, we was at a diner, and I went somewhere, and the baby was doing the "Let's Go Buffalo," and I guess some dude was walking back and forth like, "Is that baby really saying the Bills shout song?" And he came back like, "I knew she was singing the Bills shout song." Like, what are the chances that you're in North Carolina and you got a baby singing the Bills shout song?
Everywhere. Well, you see that Pro Bowl video with Dawkins and what's his name from Cleveland?
Yeah, that
He's
was
like,
great.
yo, everywhere I go, I see at least 4 or 5 Bills fans.
And
No
Dawkins
matter
were like, "Oh, in Cleveland," he was like, "No, everywhere, anywhere I
everywhere.
go."
Facts. That's a fact. No matter
Yeah,
where we go, where
and I
we
know
go
when
when we travel, bro. If I'm wearing my Bills gear, yeah, it is quite amazing how many Bills fans are out there in the crowd.
everywhere, man. Even in China, I got one of my buddies that's from Italy. I started connecting with him. He want to do some contests, so tune in sometime in the future. I'm gonna get my buddy Italy, Bills Mafia Italy in the building and get to talk some Bills. But yeah, he flew all the way from Italy and went to the what you call it, went to the Super Bowl, and he got to enjoy that. Got to meet a couple players and a couple announcers. So yeah, shout out to those boys over there from the Italy Mafia. We got West in the building too. He said, "Nah, just two best defense going at it. Wasn't boring." I understand that, and I feel that, and I respect it because we're in a time now where everything has to be a shootout, where we just want points to be scored, back and forth, where we kind of lose the respect of a solid defensive game.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but you know,
Hold on, mamas.
it's a
What's that,
super,
cuz?
it's a Super Bowl, man. I don't know. I completely, as a football fan, understand what he's saying. You know, it's just for me. I don't know. My
Sorry
team's
about
not.
that, folks. Had to
No,
kick the
you're good.
baby out.
If my team's not in it, I want to see. I don't know. Then maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Honestly,
what.
man. Go ahead.
I'll tell you one thing I came away from that game is Brock Purdy's good, but boy, you could tell the difference in the arm talent.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brock's, if you compare like just the guys with the arms, like
Yeah.
the Mahomes, the Allen, the guys with the
Even Lamar.
Lamar, CJ, like these boys got cannons.
So let's talk about it because Cam Newton is on some serious heat with his statement he said a month ago, where he
I don't know
called
why. I
me
think he's
neither.
100%. I think he's 100% correct. Brock
And
Purdy's
to
a game manager.
and to
He's the,
back up what Cam Newton said, and I believe it 100%. Tom Brady is a game manager, but he's the greatest, the most elite game manager it is. Being a game manager is not a
I
bad.
don't know if I agree with him on
Okay,
that.
tell me why you disagree.
Brady wasn't. Brady was the game plan. It wasn't like that team didn't go without Brady. You can insert quarterback A, B, or C into San Francisco's offense, and it's. I mean,
Yeah, it'll still flow the same way. Throw Mitchell Trubisky in there. I feel like they're
no,
gonna have no
no.
turnovers,
There's
but
a reason why. Like, there's a reason why they wanted to draft Mac Jones. Well,
Mhm.
Kyle Shanahan wanted to draft Mac Jones. Ownership wanted Trey Lance. because Mac Jones is basically Brock Purdy, just a first round would have been a first round pick.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
You know
that.
what I'm saying? I mean, Kyle Shanahan's like, man, if you gave him a stud quarterback like Mr. 17 over here,
Right.
I'm just saying. But I don't know, man. I just think Brock's good. I mean, obviously you have to be good to make the throws and be able to make the
Right.
decisions and everything, but
But you're not. You could get injured, and the backup could kind of keep the flow of that
I
game.
mean, look what happened last year with them. They all their quarterbacks got hurt. They had to go to Brock Purdy, and they didn't skip a beat.
Right. So that kind of proves that point.
Yeah, I don't think you take Brady off the Patriots. Where the Patriots been, and they've had Belichick's.
Right. Right.
So I mean, and one other thing, man, I want to say, can we stop with this Mahomes GOAT stuff?
Let's
Like,
dive into it, cuz I know that's the title of the show right now, and I don't agree with it. I know it's a clickbait, it's a grabber that pisses people off. It's tough to be called the greatest of all time, and let's get to the actual word GOAT, greatest of all time. We got so many goats nowadays. It kind of diminishes that word.
I mean,
Greatest of all time is the best out of anybody who played.
for me, like Mahomes is what 7 years in. Yeah, he's got three in the last five. That's cool, and that's great. And I'm not saying he's not great, but last I checked, Brady's got what, 7,
Yeah.
8? I don't know. I don't even know the exact number off the
He
top of my
has
head.
three different Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah,
Three
so
different.
like,
If you break it down in his whole career in the NFL, you could break it down three different times, and they all prove three separate Hall of
and
Fame worthy
and
candidates.
listen, this makes me sick to my stomach that I'm actually sitting here trying to defend Brady, but like.
Right.
These
On
dudes
the
on
Bills Mafia
ESPN getting
podcast.
carried away, bro, with this whole Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT and all that. Yeah, he's pretty great, but let's wait here a second. What if he never wins another Super Bowl? Is he still the GOAT? I'm just saying, man.
Now let's not get too ahead of ourselves because no one has been as successful in this short of amount of time. So that's why all of this gold businesses keep popping up because nobody, even the Nate Marino's, the Jim Kelly's, the
Well, my argument
Hall of
is
Famers,
is
the Joe
my
Montanas have never done such a thing.
my argument on that is when they say, "Well, oh, Brady had Belichick." Okay, well, Mahomes has had Andy Reid.
Andy Reid, yeah,
So what are we talking about here?
right, right. I agree with that.
Brady actually left and went and won another Super Bowl without Belichick and with a
Right,
whole different team.
no different team.
So God, it makes me mad that I'm sitting here.
All right, we're gonna pass by it because I
I
know
just
there's other.
realized what the hell I was doing. What am I doing? I'm glad. I hope none of my boys are watching this right now. Oh
Man.
my God.
Yeah, it's just one of those conversations because it's kind of getting shoved down our throats at this point. Because yeah, he's won his third Super Bowl, and the fast amount of time and all his accolades. That's why he's being propped up as the greatest of all time. He's not because nobody can reach what Tom Brady did and play as long as Tom Brady did. I mean, who knows? I mean, this guy Mahomes, he could play until he's 45. I doubt it. I don't know. The deal that Tom Brady had with the devil was great. To last that long, I mean, yeah, he had a good substantial deal with the devil. But I
Yeah.
mean, this day and age, I don't know if Mahomes can last that long. My biggest question, and I'm gonna ask you, cuz without Travis Kelsey and Andy Reid, how good is Patrick Mahomes?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
But in asking that question raises another question where, I mean, not another question, but what I believe in. Patrick Mahomes, I don't want, not disrespecting him and not hating on him, but I don't think he's as good as what is being prompted to be. Because if it wasn't for Andy Reid and Travis Kelsey, I don't think he's going to be as, if you
I,
put Mahomes on the Bills, for instance, I don't know. I don't think he does it. He doesn't do it.
I
If
don't
you
know,
put
man.
on the Bills,
I don't
if you put
know.
Mahomes
I
on the
still
Bills,
think,
what do you think will happen?
honestly,
Do you think it's going to be better?
well, no, because I mean, if you go to 13 second, I mean, you still he still has McDermott. He would still have McDermott. So I don't know. But I mean, I'm not trying to say Mahomes ain't great, but let's just chill on the GOAT talk right
Right.
now. That's all I'm saying. Like he's got to at least get to 5 before we can even put him
At
with
least play,
Brady.
at least play for 10 years plus. Like at least that, because you're kind of comparing 5 years compared to 25 years. I don't know how long Tom Brady been playing, but excuse me, definitely over 20 years. So we can't break down what he's done in what 6 7 years compared to Tom Brady's 25 years. So that right there, man, it's kind of tough to debate who's the GOAT. I mean, yes, he's the greatest quarterback of this era, of this time. Yes. But I mean, there's things that Tom Brady did that, and the dominance of Tom Brady. I mean, yeah, he was in a garbage division where he automatically damn near had what 5 6
Yeah,
wins.
but what is what? I mean, you could say the same thing for Mahomes. Who's good in
But
that
that doesn't
division?
mean the Raiders. I mean, I know the Raiders is not that type of team,
Broncos have been trash. The Raiders have been trash. The Chargers have been trash. That's why they got
but
a new
compared to
coach.
teams between those three, the Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders, compared to back then with the Bills, Jets, and
Nah,
Miami.
because no, because Kansas City loses sometimes to the Raiders and the Broncos, and New England lost sometimes to the Jets and Dolphins a lot. So we didn't beat them very much. So they did have their troubles. I mean, I don't know, man.
It's tough.
You could go.
It's really a
It's
back
tough.
and forth conversation.
Yeah, it's tough for me now. Like with the Super Bowl being over, it's kind of like, all right, let's wrap this up. Everybody get a breather for a couple weeks, and then let's dive into free agency.
Absolutely. Because we have a huge free agency coming up for us. We got a lot of players that's up for contract negotiation. We're down about 40 mil and salary cap. A lot of moves Big Baller Bean got to make. So we're not going to discuss it right now. We're definitely going to talk about that in a future episode where we're going to devote majority of time straight to contract negotiations, players we should pick up, let go, moves we should make, and possible signings we are looking for. But right now, man, let's just dive. Let's get fun with it. Let's dive into this halftime show. And cause me and you know both, Usher, he's kind of our guy. We kind of grew up with him. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure.
how did that Super Bowl? How did you take that halftime show?
I loved it because obviously, I'm a fan, so
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I was worried for him. I thought he was gonna slip and bust his ass on the skates, but
Yeah, right.
yeah. But other than man, it was good. It was good. It's probably the best halftime show I've seen in a while.
Really? Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you like your top five off the head, but before we get that,
Oh, I'll
I
be honest.
definitely
I don't even know if I can name you top 5. To be honest,
really
I'm not a big Super Bowl halftime guy.
okay.
Well, usually if we're watching it around the family, that's a smoke break time. So
You're right. You're right.
yeah.
Absolutely. Joey, my brother, man, how you feeling tonight? Go Bills, love as always. I mean, that's what they do in this industry. They wear dresses. They call it fashion. I don't know. We all know what Cat Williams said, but that's another episode. But yeah, for the halftime show, I loved it. It was great. The only thing is, it wasn't spectacular. It didn't have that X factor. It didn't like blow my mind, but it still was great. I loved Alicia Keys. I love Ludacris. I called Lil Jon. I knew he was coming out. Like I like the people that her with the guitar solo.
Oh
I
yeah,
love,
she killed that.
I'm telling you, the marching band. The marching band was out there too.
I enjoyed that too. Yeah, I enjoyed that too.
So it definitely was a great halftime show. And another thing is what I appreciated. They didn't go crazy with the pyrotechnics and all the extra shit. They was on the field. They did their dances, and they kind of kept it simple. And I really appreciated that because I feel like sometimes they get away with the pyrotechnics and explosives and the shine, the glitz and the glamour. Sometimes I feel like they get too wrapped up in that where let's perform. This is art. This is talent. Let's put that out there. So that right there, I really appreciated. But my overall thing was there was no X factor that kind of blew me away, type of thing. Now, personally, me ain't nothing topping J-Lo and Shakira, especially with that ending when they gave you that little shake at the end. Yeah, he ain't topping that. I don't care. No Michael Jackson, no Prince, no nothing. It's topping J-Lo and Shakira. Now, obviously, we Puerto Rican too, so that definitely hit home to us. We, all the older heads getting their salsa dance on.
Yeah.
So that was a party over there. What, 2020?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure. But I mean, if you don't got, I'm gonna spit out three. I mean, J-Lo and Shakira was my number one. Prince, that was special, especially when it was raining. They had the Purple Rain playing, and that was a great moment in time. But third, I don't know. Gotta be. I mean, recency bias is with the Compton joint with Dr. Dre and Snoop, everybody. That shit was dope.
Yeah, for sure. When they gonna have Lil Wayne out there, man?
They need to. Next Super Bowl is at New Orleans. They're at New Orleans.
Yeah, they need to have Wayne, Drake, and Nicki.
Yo, come on, cuz. Talk about bring your money out there.
Yeah, listen, Wayne need to be on this halftime show if they in New Orleans.
He needs to, and he already got his foot in. Not even his foot in. He's in the NFL door, I would say, like the football realm. He's in there. He's on First Take, or what is it?
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
He got his own intro song for Skip.
Yeah.
He's on the show. He talks the shit. He makes valid points, so there's no reason why they shouldn't. Or because they're gonna take the other route that pisses everybody off, and they let the Chiefs go for a three-peat, and Taylor Swift does the halftime show. I knew it. I knew he was gonna give me that.
Come on.
The Chiefs are gonna go for a three-peat, and Taylor Swift is gonna be a halftime show. But nah, I hope not.
Nah, yeah.
But I'm not. That would be great. Bring Young Money out there. Lil Wayne in New Orleans. You got Drake, Nicki, who else? Tyga. I mean, I know he was Young Money, but I don't know how they feel about that. But they got a bunch of artists under his name, so definitely can make it happen.
Yeah, that would be dope for sure.
Hell yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be a short episode. Really not much to talk about. Definitely appreciate everybody that jumped in the chat, who's watching right now. Really nothing but love, respect. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. Just filling in the comments, watching us, interacting, liking, sharing, subscribing, man. It's nothing but love. Shout out to Tommy from over there on the Mafia Sports Report for allowing Mafia Talk jumping in on the channel and just letting us talk Bills.
Yeah, absolutely. I second all that.
Absolutely. So we gonna be going for a little while. We're probably gonna be on every other week or however when news pop up. We might jump on, do a quick little episode, but yeah, definitely stay tuned. There's more content out there on the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. They got wrestling. They do Fight Night with UFC. They got a bunch of other shows.
WrestleMania right around the corner.
I'm telling you, yo, do you smell? Yo, big things, big things.
Yo,
that's getting crazy over there in the wrestling world.
It's getting crazy. Rock and Roman Reigns about to wreak havoc on everybody.
Yeah, and tell me about it. So we're excited for that as well. So any of those wrestling heads, holla at us, man. We'll talk some wrestling too.
Hell yeah. That's just right around the corner.
Let's go. We still got Elimination Chamber. They got all that's going on. We got the people who's already ready, locked in for it. I'm still got my hopes up for my boy LVIII. Yeah.
Listen, now that they don't have nobody for Seth, he could win the chamber and go after Seth.
Yeah, I feel like it's McIntyre's time though.
Nah, McIntyre had his little run. It's a wrap for that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's another episode. We're gonna dive into some wrestling shit for whoever wants to talk wrestling. Hit us up, we'll talk some wrestling. But cuz if that's it, got any other final thoughts?
Nah, man. I'm gonna do some research, and next episode we'll do a free agency one, and then I'm gonna kind of try to come up with a plan, see what I would do.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna give you the suit and
I like your Curtis Samuel. I like your Curtis Samuel idea.
Yeah,
I like it a lot actually. But we'll dig into that when we get into that. But I like that. I like that a lot actually.
Yeah, figure something out. But yeah, there you have it, folks. Nice, quick, short episode. There's not much bills, so we won't.
Unfortunately, I wish we were sitting here talking about a Super Bowl win.
We'll be talking for like 2-3 hours.
That would, yeah.
But eventually one of these days, one before I die, you know what I'm saying.
That's it. That's all I need.
So there you have it, folks. Nice, quick, short episode. It's your boy Julian J Mafia, Big Cuz Pedro Peasley, man. We appreciate y'all, love y'all, man. Nothing but love, man. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.